Welcome to another episode of Comedy Wham Presents with me, your host, Valerie, and sometime kitty co-host, Miss Purrington and Mookie.
Hold up. Is this really another just an episode with just you and your cuts?
I'm Valerie Lopez of Comedy Wham, and welcome to the very serious Comedy Wham lecture series on being a comic from someone who's interviewed over 300 comedians from all walks of life.
The name is too long, Rascal. You can't put that on a t-shirt. You can't put that on merch. My name is Ellis Jr. and I've been doing comedy. Don't worry about when I did comedy. Me and Valerie will love comedy. Bumbleclut. Don't laugh.
So, we're bringing our thoughts about 10 different themes. I can't even follow the script. These are fun, short episodes to inspire you. I can't even talk. These will be fun, short episodes to inspire you and get you thinking about how to push yourself.
Can we call you better not laugh at me. I need to go ahead and say this. Can we call the podcast Kaka the PP class? Don't you not respond to me. You always do this.
ComedyWham.com is your place to go for features about all Austin comedy. In addition to podcasts, we've got articles, album reviews, Rochelle's advice column, my Austin Chronicle articles, our festivals list from across the country and the world. Let's see, what else? Oh, our FPIA contest page. And everybody knows about our events page for live comedy shows in Austin, Houston, and DFW, where 100% of the entries you see come from comics and producers. Submit a show from our homepage to add your show. It's free and easy. Tag us on your Instagram stories, and we'll share to our followers. And you can also buy promo boosts for extra promotion. Donate to Comedy Wham on PayPal, Venmo, or even Patreon by clicking Support CW on our homepage.
Go ahead and click that button. My baby needs some milk. Buko, let's go.
All right. Welcome back, Ellis. Today's theme.
Oh, today's theme.
If you're ready,
okay.
Is.
Yes, today's theme is know yourself. Know yourself, know your worth.
Wait, no, that's not yet.
Know yourself? Know yourself?
Yes, know yourself but know your worth is actually a later session.
Oh, fuck.
You just gave a spoiler. You're like the Starbucks cup in the middle of the Game of Thrones episode that you never have watched.
I just stay open in my legs.
Yeah. What?
It's the Starbucks lady, ain't that she holding her legs?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the Platitude
This
Pimp
crazy.
Show.
What are you talking about, Valerie?
So last week we were talking about finding a mentor, and boy, did we struggle with this very vague, broad topic. So now we're gonna really hone in on
we're gonna go to even broader topic. Know yourself.
It's the live, laugh, love of lecture series topic.
Know yourself. Oh my God, dare to dream.
You have to find a place of happiness for yourself.
I actually believe that. Thank you. That was so sweet.
If you need to take out time for you, take out time for you.
You made me want to lay down in a ditch with daffodils around me. And you what's that when you
personally or
when you blow it out? What's that? Dandelions.
Oh yeah.
You believe in yourself, and you will get everything that you would dream about. Okay. Know yourself.
Know yourself.
Know yourself. Know your worth.
Know
right?
Your worth. Well, not yet.
Oh, right. Fuck. That's another class. Know yourself. What does that even mean, Valerie?
All right. So for me, as the person who's interviewed, a shit ton of comics, it means knowing that, sure, maybe the first year all of your jokes are going to be about dicks, drugs, drinking. They're all going to be the same thing. Mm-hmm. But eventually, who are you? Mm-hmm. Bring that to the stage.
Right.
So it's knowing that you kind of got to work through the first year of nonsense comedy.
Yeah.
And then it's also don't copy other people's styles. Because there are comics that start that way. And they're like, oh, I want to be just like Bill Burr. Or I want to be just like, this is a hyper-local Austin reference, but I want to be just like Casey Rocket. There is no other person that can be Casey Rocket. So let's...
I see Casey Rocket for the first time. I thought I was having a fucking seizure. I said, what the fuck? What was in this drink? Is this boy really walking like a crab? Shout out to Casey Rocket.
Big shout out to Casey. Big. So you gotta, I guess it's okay to kind of experiment with different styles. Mm-hmm. But eventually you have to settle into who are you and who are you on stage. So to me, it's the knowing yourself. It's knowing that you can't be a Kevin Hart. You
can't.
Yeah. So just, who is Ellis?
Who is Ellis? Who is Valerie?
Yeah.
Who are you listening on the other side of this? Mm-hmm. Everybody is unique in and of themselves. We are just a tapestry of memories and experiences.
Go back to listen to the episode.
Go back and listen. But comedy is one of them things where you can express yourself 100% with authenticity, with sincerity, and your honesty and vulnerability. And if you're funny with it, will garner your audience. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, all of what I mentioned requires you to honestly look in the mirror and say, who the fuck am I? Yeah. Because all your favorite comics have done this. Every comic has a unique tone. Even if they sound similar, there is some nuance in that specific comic that is different from another one, right? So let's think in terms of blue colors, right? Blue, red, white. Mm-hmm. There's different hues and tones. Like, let's say I'm a red, but I'm not bright red. I might be like a scarlet, or I might be a motherfucking I don't know colors. I don't know why I did that. Or I might be a crimson, but crimson isn't scarlet, and scarlet isn't another red. Like, they're red, but they're different variants of it. It's the same thing, but it's a unique thing in and of itself that makes it its special thing. Yeah. So you must really do some exploration, because in the beginning, when you are coming, like you mentioned, we see the Kevin Harts, we see the Bill Burrs, we see the Tom Segura's, Burt Kreischer's, Bernie Macs, all these people, all these comics. I named every last one of them are different in a way. Mm-hmm. They're all unique. What is it that makes them unique? It's almost like what is the subject matter? What are they talking about? You need to figure out, when you talk, who is the most authentic person speaking. When you try to emulate, it's good, you know what works, but will that work for you? Right. Well,
did you ever try, when you were first starting out, did you ever try to be somebody else?
Cat Williams. I love Cat Williams. I absolutely adore Cat Williams. Yeah. To me, that man, when he had the green suit on, the Pimps Chronicles, the height of comedy to me. It was so with that special was extreme act outs, political commentary, like life adages and shit like that. But really physical, really like going crazy. Yeah. So I used to do that a lot. But as I've gotten fatter, that shit is getting. Now you laughing too hard at that shit. Now, now I'm getting pissed off. I'm finna take my headphones off. I didn't got bigger, and them act outs is making me fucking winded. I am sweating bullets, and I get back to the stage. So my doctor said I was fucking unhealthy. Can you believe that? Shit. And then, and then it's just like, okay, so maybe I can act out, but maybe not to that degree. Mm-hmm. So, so it's just finding out what works for you. Yeah. And, I'm a little bit of this, I'm a little bit of that. And this experimenting is figuring out who you are and who you are speaking to and what is the most authentic space. Because, to be honest, like, Valerie, your experience and my experience are two different experiences. Mm-hmm. I'm a black man. You are a sexy, white Mexican. You say you Mexican, but you're a white woman. Because you white where you need to be. Hi, I'm Valerie. What's your last name? Don't worry about that. Yeah. It says Lopez. Yeah. Do you drive off? But no, your experience is unique to you. Yeah. You can speak on being a woman. You can speak on, your ethnicity and, your backgrounds. And then you're drawing from a place that's unique only to you. And then but then that's broad. But even more specific than that is your anecdotes and the things within your household and the things that you were told and what your parents and the people you've experienced.
Right.
And then in your unique experience, we can draw from that because we all, like, as much as we like to think that we're different, we're all similar in a way, but it's all about how we express it, right? So you can tell me about your Tio who fucking drinks and falls out, and I can tell you about my uncle who drank a whole can of Budweiser and pissed in the backyard, just like your uncle. Oh my God! But it's gonna have a different flavor because black, Mexican, whatever. Your unique perspective gives you an advantage because no one can ever be Valerie Lopez.
Right.
There might be Valerie Lopez by name, but you specifically sitting in that chair, like, there is no other person. So it is to the point of knowing yourself. When you know yourself, you have full creative control because nobody can tell you who you are other than you. So you have a unique fingerprint on your comedy. Mm-hmm. And when you try to emulate someone else, that's honestly giving yourself a disservice because you'll never be them and they'll never be you. As much as people try to emulate a Joe Rogan or emulate a Theo Von, and it's like, motherfuckers try to be Theo Von but live in the city. I'm like, bitch.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm from Detroit, and you trying to be like Theo Von? This nigga is from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. So yeah, man. And just to, I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna wrap it up. Not like to let you know, but Theo Von came up to me, and after one of the episodes of Kill Tony, and I'll never forget this. After the green room, I kind of like fanboy, whatever. Fuck it, it's my life. Kiss my ass. I went up to Theo Von. I said, "Hey man, look, I really love this shit. I really want to do this shit, and I want to be like you. I know, like, I'm beginning, but I feel like I have the capacity to sell out arenas one day, like you. Mm-hmm. What is the secret to, like, what do you do?" And he looked me square in the face. Did not blink. He says, "Make sure they know who you are.
Oh,
because otherwise, you're just a writer. Anybody can make a good joke. Anybody can make a premise, a punchline, several punchlines. But who is this person? Because if you think about it, your favorite comic, it's like, yeah, you like his jokes, but you like them. Mm-hmm. You like them for whatever particular brand. Like, a Bill Burr, a person who likes Bill Burr is a specific type of person.
Yes.
A person who likes Dave Chappelle is a specific type of person. A person who likes Bo Burnham is a specific type of person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what is the beauty in comedy. We all have our audiences, but it's like, who are we speaking to? And in the beginning, you're trying to speak to everybody.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you are. So it's when you figure out, hey, like, okay, maybe I don't go good with an Asian demographic for whatever reason. Because nothing other than they might like me, but I don't speak to them. When you speak and you use your authentic voice, the people who are your people will gravitate towards you. Mm-hmm. Your vibe will attract your tribe.
Yeah. What?
I'm the platitude pimp in this bitch. Platitude pimp. Your vibe will attract your tribe, bitch.
Damn. You're going to have to write a book after this. Collect all your platitudes. Have a little flower on the front.
Oh,
cover.
man.
Like,
Dude.
Ellis, Aych.
Yeah.
Platitude pimp.
Yeah.
For sale at Book People.
Yeah, but what do you think, Valerie? I've been talking a lot. Tell me your thoughts. I just want to look into those lovely eyes.
Well, I think for me, it's a lot of, the things not to do to escape figuring out who you are. In those first few years, I think it's really important for you to just kind of work that out, that, sure, copy somebody else's style, but eventually, if you're going to continue with the career, what's going to sell is you, like you said. You know, it's going to be selling your story. And I was thinking about, there's some comics who are painfully shy, and they don't want to reveal things about themselves. They don't want to put, like, a true person out there. And, I can think of Casey's an example. Ryer, I think, is an example of that style of comic. And Anthony Jeselnik, who is one of, I think, the best writers in the world. I mean, talk about economy of word usage. But the only impression you get about who Anthony is, well, he seems like a jerk because he says, painfully mean things.
Right.
But they're hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, if you've figured out that, well, I don't want to talk about my childhood. I don't want to talk about what happened in my day. I don't want to write stories. I want to write, one-liners. Figuring that out for yourself.
Right.
Just this is so stupid. It's like defining a word by saying the word. Just figure out who you are. What are you comfortable with? And then ultimately who you are coming out on stage the way that you want it to is what's going to generate the laughs. Mm. So if you work as somebody who just does one-liners and never says anything about your life or your background or where you've been, you got the laughs. So that's who you are. It's a person who's really, really good at writing the one-liners.
I think I got 2 examples of something that's very important. Like, I think that will go good with this. So Richard Pryor, in the beginning, right, when he first started, he emulated Bill Cosby. Mm. Richard Pryor, in the beginning, when his first set on television, however many years ago it was, 19, whatever, like, fucking, a long time ago.
Yeah.
He was on a TV show, and you watch it, and he has a lot of Bill Cosby mannerisms. Mm. But somewhere along the lines, he was kind of like, man, fuck this shit. Like, yeah. I'm not Bill Cosby. And he went and just, because he was clean, he was, like, well-kempt, he was very, like, suave. You can look back, it's on YouTube. But then he flipped the switch and was like, I'm not this dude. I'm not Bill Cosby. Uh-huh. And that's when Richard Pryor went up, motherfucker Jack, goddamn, bitch, whatever. Uh-huh. Like, and then he came into his own and he became who he was always meant to be.
Great example.
And then Miles Davis, he's a musician. He has a quote, and I'm paraphrasing, but it goes like, all these years I tried to copy and emulate other people. All the meanwhile, I was learning how to play like myself. Mm.
Can I do that?
Okay, where the buttons at? I'm finna drop a bomb on these bitches. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I was learning how to play like my motherfucking self. It's the Platitude Pimp in this bitch. Come meet me over there in Riverside. I'm finna tell you about yourself and give you a wonderful outlook on fucking life.
I'm going to throw out another example of how knowing yourself and allowing yourself to evolve is also kind of what? Oh, is it bad?
What's the chocolate?
Oh.
I can't fucking stop.
Howie Mandel, legend, right? Has been doing comedy since late 70s, 80s. Mm-hmm. And if you look at Howie Mandel back in that time, he's just a goofball, crazy voice, crazy act outs, the glove on the head. It's bonkers. But
bonkers.
Oh, I got a snort on the Platitude Pimp.
It was totally bonkers. Oh
crazy, man.
Crazy.
But today, his stand-up is very different, but, like, you see the vestiges of how he was back then. Like,
right.
Just the kind of the wild, crazy act-outs. And it's like, okay, well, at the root, he's still Howie Mandel. Mm-hmm. But he's allowed himself to evolve. Yeah. So I don't know where that was going, but I just wanted to mention Howie.
No, I fucking love. Don't downplay.
I interviewed him last year. So
you did?
I did.
Give me some.
Yeah,
that was good.
It was on Zoom, but still.
I love when you be bragging and you be handling him. I bragged himself, but George Wallace, fucking legend, whatever. Howie Mandel.
I had another note of an example of knowing yourself. Like, if I dabbled a little bit in doing stand-up comedy, and lately everybody's into roast battling, right? I mean, there's roast battles everywhere you turn. And knowing yourself for me means knowing whether or not you are suited for a particular type of comedy style or, different. There's like so many variety formats in comedy. And knowing whether or not you are suited to something, I think it's a good skill to have. Sure, try the roast battle once, and maybe you are good at it. I interviewed Holly Johnston. She's now moved back up northeast, she's just like timid as a mouse, kind of. That's how she presents. She won roast battles all the time when she was here in Austin. And it's like, okay, well, she knows that about herself, that, you know, she kind of presents as this meek, dainty girl, but she's brutal. That's awesome. Figure that out for yourself. But, you know, like, I know my personality type would be like, I can't handle roast battles. I would be crying in a corner. I don't like being mean to other people, and I don't like people being mean to me. So I'm like, yeah, I could never.
Who the fuck be mean to you? I'll kill him.
Well, in the roast battle, they have to.
If I would roast you, it'll be nice. I'm like, I don't like that shirt on you, and I'll be really like, I love that shirt. I don't like that shirt, bitch. Where'd you get it? Goodwill.
You know what I want to start?
You need to 86 that. That shirt's bonkers.
There was a comic who, I think he stopped doing it, but he was touring a show called Boast Rattle. And it was like a roast battle, but you're being nice. And I think that would be the kind of show that I could handle.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Yeah. So, all right.
I agree.
That's all I've got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's all you need, goddamn. That's all you got. That's all you need.
Oh, this is bonkers.
This is bonkers, man. Oh, my God. I'm fucking flabbergasted, man. Know yourself, right? Know who you are as a person, but also know who are you tonally, right? Like, who are you, like, what is your vibe on stage? Let's see. Like, I don't know, right? Like Bill Burr. He is who he is, but tonally, he is very cantankerous. He is a older man who has problems with how shit is, and he is frustrated.
Yeah.
So, are you frustrated? Like, what is the tone? Are you fun? Are you the fun guy? Have you seen Mike Epps? Silly, goofy guy. He's always just silly, jovial, that type of shit. Dave Chappelle, comic, very informative, very righteous in his convictions, but he's also like, he's informative, almost like a reporter. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's different types of people, man. It's like the observer, the reporter, the performer, and some other one. I don't know. But it's almost like you see Jerry Seinfeld as the observer.
Yeah.
Man, what's the deal with the table? I mean, you lay the table down, it doesn't move, it's in the kitchen. I'd be like, this motherfucker can sit and talk hours about some bullshit.
You can.
But I mean, that's what comedy is, right? But I'm like, who can make a material about a motherfucking pot? Pots, it's crazy. You put the soil in it, and put flowers in it, and people eat that shit up.
Yeah.
But he observes the world, like he's observing, like he lets you know. The informer will give you insight on shit that you weren't privy to. Like the Daily Show gives you insight on shit. That's not necessarily stand up, but it's more like. But there are comics who are informative. They will give you information more so than like CNN. Like they like. I think Hassan Minaj.
Yeah. Oh
like his shit is very like political heavy, but it's informative, and that's what drives him, right?
Yeah.
And you know, Kevin Hart, he's a silly motherfucker. Like he's gonna make you laugh, and it's a party vibe, and it's all about who you are. It's like this: know your weaknesses, know your strengths. Your weaknesses. Work on your weaknesses, because it's not good to have any weakness. Like, it's okay, we all have them, but try to fix them, and then your strength, amplify that bitch to the turn that bitch all the way up.
Can I challenge you though on the weaknesses?
But make your weakness your strength. You're such a teacher. Oh my God.
Like Maria Bamford, perfect example.
Yeah.
Like just her crippling anxiety. That's what she brings on stage. Her weakness is. You say, because you're the platitude pimp.
Oh, yeah. Her weakness is her strength, because it's almost like you can't have the sun without the darkness. You can't have the light without the darkness, and the darkness without the light. That didn't work. Fuck it. I'm the platitude pimp still, bitch. You can't think like me. But no, I get you. I guess.
Oh.
When it's some serious shit when I breathe in and breathe out. Because I'm breathing. Look. I think in regards to... Yeah. Drop that bomb. In terms of performance, know your strengths performance-wise. And know your weaknesses in your performance. But in regards to what you're talking about, your weakness as your individual is your strength. Because... in stand-up, you need problems. Recognize the problems within you and bring it to the stage. Yeah.
That's deep, dude.
Yeah. Your problems is your Gettysburg Address to the public. This is your thing. This is your declaration. This is not who I am as a person. Why the fuck we always gotta go out? We ain't gotta always go out. Damn, bitch, it's 3 a.m. Don't we have work? It is in our flaws and insecurities that make the best comics. Your weakness is your strength.
Yeah.
Your weakness is definitely your strength in that context. But when you perform, and I think, know your strengths performance wise and know your weaknesses to work on both. But in like your content, please, the more vulnerable you are, the more stand up is just being who you are under duress. I wish I could take ownership of that, but that was Pete Holmes. I heard it sitting in my thing. But it's being who you are under duress. It's being who the fuck you are, like when everybody's watching.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, who wants to hear about? I fucked my wife and then I drove in the Lamborghini and I ate steak tartare and shit. It's like, who the fuck eats steak tartare, bro?
The French.
They stupid. They need to throw it in the oven.
It's good.
350.
No, it's good.
White people. See, that's your Spanish side is your ancestors in heaven going pendeja. Put it in the oven. Put that shit in the oven, mija. That's crazy. Yeah, Valerie's like, it's so good, abuelita. Don't worry. You don't need to cook it. Pendeja. Put it in the oven at 450. God. Adios mío. But yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, man. When you know yourself and you know your weaknesses, you can showcase it, and then your light will shine. Man, I can't. You remember Coach Carter?
I actually never saw it.
Fuck!
I know. I'm sorry.
I had the perfect.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, bro, and it is in our light, not our darkness, that we find. And fuck.
Oh.
Damn!
He's
anybody who watched Coach Carter, watch that part. He's like, it is our light, not our darkness, that we are emboldened. And when we let our light shine outwardly, we allow other people's to shine as well. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you ever say I ain't the Platitude Pimp. Bitch, I am the Platitude Pimp. I want you to let you know something right now. I'm gonna let you fucking in on something. I know all this shit. Let your light shine, dumbass. Because the thing you don't want to share, people are waiting for somebody to share it. And then guess what? That will make people fuck with you, stupid.
Yeah.
You got anxiety? So do me. So do I. Oh, guess who's illiterate? Me. But guess who else is? The motherfucker in the back who been looking at the menu for 10 minutes. It's fajitas, pendejo. I know you can't read. I can't either, baby. Let's connect. Follow me on IG. It is in our valuableness that allows us to connect.
Yeah.
When you watch a comedian, yeah, he's funny, but it's that moment of, oh my God, yes. Yes.
That's exactly it. That's exactly.
This bitch, I'm not the only person who thinks like this. Mm-hmm. It's like, goddamn, do I have to tip every time I go to the cashier register? I got a cup of coffee. Do you want to tip? You just press the button, dude. Bro, I only got $10 in my
what kind of coffee
bag.
shop you're going to, Ellis.
I know. You gotta put me on some coffee, man. Ooh, this a good episode. This a good episode.
This one's good. Yeah. No, you got to the point where I was gonna interrupt you, because I was gonna say, by you revealing your weaknesses and making it funny, there is somebody in that audience that gets that. And that's where you build the connection. So I just said it in fewer words and way less cool.
Yeah, I'm not here for the Valerie slander. Everything you do is cool. That shirt is cool. Your glasses is cool. I'm not for it, ladies and gentlemen. Type Valerie's cool and on her IG. Hashtag Valerie's cool. Totally bonkers, man.
Totally bonkers.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, know yourself, know your worth, know who you are. Allow yourself to be who you are, because this is the platform to do it. Yeah. So much time, so much in society, we love to conform, we love to adhere to societal norms. When in reality, we're all fucked up. We're all individuals with our own insecurities, with our own outlooks of life that may be unique to us, but in reality, we're not so much different than we are alike. Mm-hmm. So really dig in deep. And when you dig in deep, you'll be able to find your people, you will find your audience, and you will find your voice. Good night. I've been the fucking platitude. Bitch! Ah! Where the bomb at? No. Fuck. Bomb. Wait, we still. Oh my God, hurry up.
What happened? Oh, it's so fast.
Yeah. Fucked up. Now the timing is. I need to look at this fucking soundboard. Oh my God. That was a bar, dude.
That was good. That was good. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we're going to leave it there. That is a wrap on the very serious Comedy Wham lecture series on being a comic from someone who's interviewed over 300 comedians from all walks of life.
We're not going to call the show that's a too long of a name. There's 300 comics, no baby, that you need to go ahead, call the class, kaka, PP class. You don't know what now you know. The reason why we call it the kaka, PP class, stay tuned. We're not going to tell you. Just keep
hanging on.
Keep hanging on.
Keep me hanging on.
Oh, keep singing.
Oh,
yes.
No. It's so terrible. It's a very bad Kim Wilde impression. Look her up. She's cool. From the 80s. Anyway, you can find Comedy Wham on Instagram at... Wait a minute. You can find Comedy Wham on Instagram, YouTube, and, of course, ComedyWham.com. Follow me at Super Meowie. Come out to my monthly show in Lakeway at Cannon Grill on first Wednesdays. Ellis, where can we follow you?
You can follow me at Ellis Aych, a.k.a. the Platitude Pimp, a.k.a. Sexy Daddy, a.k.a. The ladies call me often, a.k.a. my nipples is sweating. You can find me on IG under Ellis Aych, baby. I got shows in Austin and in Dallas and in Houston and Tacoma. But guess what? This ain't gonna be out.
No.
So all my shit has transpired. But God bless you. I love y'all. Keep it going.
We hope that... Oh, sorry, Platitude Pimp. Were you done?
Stay classy, my friends.
Oh, stay classy. Sure. I was going to say something else.
No, you got it. Keep going. Okay. Sorry. That was the sign-off. I'll say it again.
All right. We hope you've enjoyed today's lesson on knowing yourself. Stay tuned next week when we'll present heckling and crowd work.
Ooh, you suck.
Oh, wait. No, that's...
Boo!
Stay classy?
I can do a podcast too. Yeah, stay classy, my friends. Stay classy.